What's going on, everybody? It's the Daily Fantasy Hitman back at you with another League of Legends breakdown. We got 2 games out of the LCK, we got 2 games out of the LPL, so let's get it. First game, DRX versus Fredit BRION. DRX minus 425 favorite. This is probably because they've beaten Nongshim, they've beaten Sandbox, they've beaten Afrika, right? But my argument here is that DRX has only played one top team so far, so I think that 3-2 record, bit of a fluke at this moment. I think they're probably going to be somewhere around 8 or 9 when we're coming at the end of the split, right? Now, Fredit BRION, I'll give it to you. I don't think they're a great squad at all. 1-4, 2-8. The only series they have is that upset over Damwon. But that says something, right? They did upset Damwon, and no one else has been able to do that, which means they must have some sort of interesting quality to them, right? And that quality, I think, is looking up further than where's he at? Looking up further than Henna. Henna is the late game carry for Fredit BRION. He's their ADC. And he actually has, when you go outside of just these two teams, this is kind of crazy. He has the second highest kill share in the LCK and the highest kill participation out of players who have played more than 10 games, right? Because Betty's only played 2. I mean, I know he's on a losing team, but the fact that 78.3 and 77.1, those are 2 guys from Fredit BRION, and that's in the entire LCK. That just means this team, they play together. Win, lose, or draw, they play together. And I think that's a very dangerous combination when you talk about DFS, right? So I think Fredit BRION could be one of those sleeper teams tonight. I'm going to give them the win here, 2-1. But confidence level is like maybe 45%. Like, I don't think that's a sure lock at all. Now, second game right here, we're not going to spend any time on that. Gen.G 2-0 over Sandbox. Sandbox 1-4, 4-8. They've looked decent. The Gen.G is going to be looking to come back with a fury after getting whooped by Hanwha Life. So look for Gen.G to smack him up right there, 2-0. Now let's move over to the LPL. V5 versus TT. That series just got a lot more interesting. Why? Because of this. Invincible in the top lane. V5 is trying out now their 3rd different top laner. So I think when you combine that with TT had just brought in Xiaopeng last series, and they actually gave EDG a run for their money in those 2 games. Now, that only lasted for about 5 to 10 minutes, right? But they had a relatively interesting kill score. I think it was something like 37 to 24, right? TT was putting up some kills against EDG. Now, against an early game team like V5 coming in with a new top laner, I think this might be more interesting than those odds are looking like, right? But ultimately, I'm going to give the win here. V5, 2-1. And confidence level, maybe 85%. But I do think they'll lose a game to TT. Now, here's the game of the whole damn slate. FPX versus IG. But here's the thing. Bo has not been tested yet. FPX, they looked really good in their last series versus E-Star, but you cannot tell me that they did not look sketchy in that early game, right? They were down at 1.7 to 6 kills to E-Star, and then in the second game, it was a similar story. And I saw multiple plays where Doinby would engage by himself, thinking Bo's coming up earlier than he was, which means that the communication might have been off a couple seconds, right? And that couple seconds versus a team like IG, who just looked insane versus Rogue Warriors. That was the most convincing win, maybe of the entire split of any team, right? I mean, from the start, they just said, let's go, and they just ran on them, right? So I think when you talk about a potential communication issue here in the jungle with Bo versus a team that is coming off their best series of the year, right? They looked insane. I mean, the Shy was solo carrying. Zun, he went off. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, but Rookie, Wink, Balan, this is a young team, and this is a team that can come in here. Don't forget either, Nuguri just came in this split, right? So this is a team that's been working together for a while. Zun is new, but, Nuguri is new, Bo's new. This is going to be an interesting series, but I'm going to give the edge here 2-1 to IG because I think their aggressiveness and their just decisiveness is going to come in to bite FPX. Now, FPX, if you do want to look at stats, FPX leads IG in basically every stat category, right? Except for this one. Combined kills per minute. IG likes to go in there, they like to kill you, and then they'll take the dragon, right? So, I'm going to give them the 2-1. It's Fredit BRION 2-1. It's Gen.G 2-0. It's V5 2-1. It's IG 2-1. Those are my picks. Good luck, everybody. Let's get it.